This is teaching standard 6, making accurate and productive use of assessment. Starting with this lesson plan of a year 7 jumping assessment class. This took a more sports education model, so we had 6 groups on 3 different stations. One group of 3 would be the performers, so they'd be doing the skill, and the other group of 3 would either be a coach, a scorer, or a recorder. This meant that different forms of assessment going on throughout the year, throughout the lesson, and each student would get to do each different role. Mainly based on coaching and peer feedback. So students were giving feedback to students on technique and how they could improve, as this was their second lesson on jumping, so they knew what they were doing and were able to give feedback. Although some students were more focused on getting the good scores and being able to jump as high as they can or far as they can, I was going around and making sure that the feedback was correct and was more focused on the coaching aspect or the feedback that was given in terms of technique rather than the actual score that was being given. This allowed for both physically attributes to be performed, and the understanding of the task or the skill at hand was able for some students. So during the feedback at the end, went through the coaching points as well as the individual scores, which meant that loads of different aspects could be given. Looking at the coaching points for each, students were encouraged not to use these. However, there was one for each one, so students that were struggling a little bit were able to use these to form the basis of what they thought the coaching points were. If we look at the score sheet, this gave an indication of the scores that each individual got, as well as what coaching points they thought. I felt like the scores were written down correctly and they gave good results and fair results for what the students were achieving. And when I was eavesdropping and listening to conversations about coaching and feedback, they all knew the coaching points. They could all deliver the coaching points to each other. However, when they put them down onto the sheet, they lacked a bit of depth of knowledge. However, they were all able to describe it to me and talk through what they had learned on each coaching point. Angelo and Cross 1993 backs this up by saying that useful assessment allows teachers to obtain useful feedback on what, how well and how much students have gathered. This means that assessment from here can be taken forward into next lessons, and we know who our strong performers are. This was also taken and students were asked to engage in extracurricular activities in athletics for certain skills.